Welcome everybody to the Six Flags Show, episode number 2, season 3.
Cue the intro.
We have an intro.
We don't have an intro. We need an intro. Before this season is over, we will have an intro. Caleb, can you work on that? For an intro. Anyway,
Sure.
we've got an exciting episode here
Popsicle.
at the Six Flags Show. I was fortunate and lucky enough to have an interview with the Six Flags CEO, Selim Bassoul. And on this show, I am going to play you part of that interview. I think you will enjoy it. Let's roll the footage. Mr. Bassoul, thank you so much for joining us today.
Wait till they get a load of me.
Well, unfortunately, we have gotten a lot of you lately. It's probably why the stock price has dropped 50% in the last year.
You want to see a magic trick?
Dad, seriously?
Watch the footage, Caleb. Well, I think the magic trick was you destroying the company this quick.
Why so serious?
Well, Mr. Bassoul, this is serious. You got a problem with my interview?
No.
Keep watching. Mr. Bassoul, can you explain the statement you made a few months ago that said that your parks had become a cheap daycare for teenagers and that price hikes were necessary to attract more affluent families?
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight?
No, Mr. Bassoul, I have not. But you also said that you're trying to attract the kinds of families who shop at Target rather than shop at Walmart. Can you explain?
Haven't you ever heard of the healing power of laughter?
Well, yes, I have, Mr. Bassoul, but the company continues to lose tens of millions of dollars each quarter, and I don't think you understand that, their parks are in trouble.
Dad, Six Flags is going to revoke our passes.
Six Flags will not revoke our passes. They need the money. Keep watching. Okay, so Mr. Bassoul, let me get this straight. You've taken a shot at Walmart for some unknown reason. You've priced out families that actually go to your park, like teenagers. You don't build any new rides to even justify any of the price hikes, and you expect that revenue will increase? I don't understand.
For my whole life, I didn't know I even really existed. But I do, and people are starting to notice. Do I look like the kind of clown that can start a movement?
Well, Mr. Bassoul, I don't want to say you look like a clown, but I think the numbers speak for itself.
All I have are negative thoughts.
Dad, all you're doing is Joker catchphrases.
What are you talking about? This is Selim Bassoul, Six Flags CEO. He's not a joker. Continue. So when you see the current state of the park right now, what are you thinking?
Where do you get those wonderful toys?
Are you referring to your rides and attraction as toys, Mr. Bassoul?
Now here comes the part where I relieve you, the little people, of the burden of your failed and useless lives.
Dad, this is the dumbest thing you've ever done.
What? I've done way dumber things. Mr. Bassoul, was that a threat?
You see, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
This is the cringiest thing I've ever seen.
Do you want to know how I got these scars?
I don't know, maybe from riding the boss? Okay, Mr. Bassoul, enough joking aside, what is the plan? What is your plan as CEO to turn things around? The stock price is in the toilet. The rides aren't coming. The park's in shambles. People are upset. The prices are too high. What are you going to do to turn things around?
Nobody panic when things go according to plan, even if the plan is horrifying.
Six Flags, I do not endorse this.
So, Mr. Basul, can we expect anything new at Six Flags St. Louis? Any new rides? Anything except for these little lame festivals you have coming?
Don't rub another man's rhubarb.
Whoa, Mr. Basul, looks like you've transformed. Does this mean you are 100% going to kill the parks?
I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you.
Now he's the Grim Reaper.
Will Holiday in the Park ever return? Apparently no answer. You also said that Six Flags has plenty of attractions already. Care to elaborate? No answer. How many more times will the prices change before the beginning of next season? And no answer. Well, Mr. Reaper, I would thank you for stopping by, but this interview has been a bigger disaster than the current status of your parks and your tenure as CEO. Any last words?
Next time you interview me, please refer to me as the Joker.
Well, there you have it, everyone. That was my exclusive interview with the CEO of Six Flags. Quite fascinating and very enlightening on the status of Six Flags. Caleb, what did you think about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. So, hope you enjoyed this episode of the Six Flags Show. We'll see you next week with another exciting episode. And by that, I mean it probably won't be. Until then, may the adventure continue.
Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah.